Gardener here. Today is July 22nd. This right here is my potato bucket. We started this back on March 15th in our greenhouse. So currently we're going to see if maybe we have any potatoes. If you look over here, these are the other ones that we started then. So this one's not doing as well, so we figured we just dump it into here and see if we got any taters. Part of the surprise of gardening is doing stuff like this. See any taters? Oh, taters! Taters! Woo! Looks like it worked. So since we showed you how successful we were with that bucket of potatoes, since we dumped that dirt into that there box, what we're gonna do is start our next batch of potatoes. Luckily, I had my buddy give me a sack of potatoes that look like that. Those ones right there basically are ready to go in the dirt. They're perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and get these guys going. Gonna get a little sand in the bottom. Sand in the bottom helps it to drain real well, and that's, you want some good drainage for your potatoes. So I'm gonna go kind of like this, spread it out, and then be efficient as we can. And then look at, there's a little hidden potato in there. Can't lose that. Got a little charcoal mixed in, helps out. Keep spreading it over. Doesn't have to be anything too fancy, but you know, just gonna make it happen. Set my precious potato down there. Help some drainage happen in the bottom. Spread it back across. Yeah. And next we start layering here. So this particular potato box, we're going to attempt to make them a little bit on the larger side as far as how thick we put in. So I'm gonna space them about like that. And remember, everything's always an experiment. You never really know how stuff works until you try any which way and see how successful you are. And sometimes you're real successful, and sometimes you're not. And sometimes you got a sprout that's going through a sack that's big. So that's a good sign right there, I'd say. Now we're gonna hit it up with 6 inches of dirt. You got your trusty old wagon over here. If you ever need a good tool in a garden, and you see one of these things, all about the wagon. Ooh, see how much dirt I can so easily just roll it right to where I need it. See that? That is wonderful. Got a good compost soil mix right here. Peat moss. I chopped up some fish that I caught in chunks, little chunks, mixed them in there. Got some good topsoil that was sifted and filtered. Took the whole mess, mixed it all up really good, covered up with a tarp. Works pretty good to have that on the property, you know. When you got all kinds of cool stuff going on around here, you know, you got to be able to do whatever you need to do whenever you need to do it. And having soil really helps. Ta-da! You can always do that with your wagon too. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Looks pretty good. So right here is about the height you want to start with after getting your potatoes in there. Look at the soil level here. And then what'll happen is they'll sprout up. And as they keep growing up, you'll keep filling the box in and you'll fill it till it gets up to here. You know, once it grows to a point where you see with these ones here, how you keep filling it and you keep filling it. And then once they get to where they're all dying off, you'll have taters. And as always, have a good day now.